What are his feelings for you? Hi, beautiful soul. Thank you for joining me, Mystic Mia Moksha, here on Mostly in the Moment for another Lapis card reading. We're looking at his physical desires for you and your lives together, and his physical actions to get you, to win you over. I am doing a nighttime read, which I usually don't do. I like the sunlight, I like working in the sunlight because it adds a layer of divine energy in all my readings. But I feel like channeling the masculine energies, working with the moonlight, might be that yin and yang energy, where in the daylight I'm trying to get the feelings and the emotions, and here I'm getting like their physical desires and their physical actions. So I think there's something to that. I just finished all the readings, and it's kind of funny because I expected the physical desires to be like more intimate, physical body kind of desires, but it ended up being them wanting you for all of you. So it's really truly special. I did it from the masculine perspective, which I usually don't do. I usually keep it gender neutral on my readings. So resonate for the beautiful ladies who are looking to hear from their men, their guys. And if it's a same sex situation, then like from the masculine energy. So I hope you enjoy the reading, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful soul. Beautiful pile one with the red calcite. We're looking at his feelings for you, his desires and actions towards you. With the number 1 here, it's a masculine number, and I was surprised to find that 1 and the odd numbers are masculine and 2 and the even numbers are feminine. I always thought the opposite, but it kind of makes sense. 1 masculine, assertive, but like kind of you can see like the 0 holding space is receptive and feminine, the void, and it makes sense. But learn something new. Okay, his feelings for you, his desires for you. I am terrified. Okay, so he wants to do something towards you, but is freaking the F out. So this is big. Look at that big number 9. 9 is also the number of Mars, I just found out. And I feel like this is so much on the line for whatever this is, whatever he wants to do towards you. So it's like a question. It's asking you something, or it's doing something for you, planning something, planning a date, planning an event, or telling you his feelings, or telling you that he wants to be with you, or that, he wants to level up the connection. It's like putting it all on the line, I'm hearing, and that's why he's very, very terrified. Wow. Okay, physical desires for you. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. I no longer want to be in the doghouse, I'm hearing. So they feel kind of like they've been kind of kicked out of your life a little bit. So whether you've been giving them the silent treatment, or you've been kind of brushing them off, or you've been kind of sick and tired of their games, and or you're just kind of like over it, whatever that is, I'm getting that they kind of want to get out of the doghouse, and they know why you put them there in the first place. So whatever your version of that is, like whether it's like not communicating to them as much, not giving them so much attention, kind of like you're over it, and they're definitely picking it up. It's like very obvious. You might speak openly about doing things without them, and they know why you're keeping them out of the loop, keeping them out of the house, and it's because they haven't stepped up. They haven't stepped up. They didn't, they can't have you. They can't have the best parts of you, and everything that comes along without them committing to you, or expressing to you how they feel, and doing the work, doing what it requires in a connection or relationship. Okay, so what else are they physically desiring from you? I do pray about us. Okay, so I do sense that they got kind of into their spiritual feels, I'm getting. So they are trying to look at this from your point of view, like what would pile one do? What would you do in this situation? Like maybe you'd put a lot of energy, emotions, thoughts, feelings, prayers, wishes out there along with aligned actions. Like you wouldn't just like do the thing. Like you would put protection and intentions and blessings around it. I'm getting that like they want to do something towards you, right? Like they want to ask you on a date, express their feelings, or do something big. You know, this is a game changer. But they know if in order to do that, it's not going to work unless they kind of protect that energy around this action, this very big action. So they are doing things that maybe you would do. I think if you're on my channel, you're high vibe and you're somewhat spiritual in your own way. But you might like pray that like this goes well, or, you know, ask for blessings, you know, from an archangel, from a priest, or from parents, or from someone that can give good well wishes for this living or energetic, right? I'm hearing some of you it's like their ancestors or their past over loved ones, like, please help me out in this situation, make sure that everything's all right, I don't get distracted or disrupted, and everything goes smoothly. Please help me with this situation, grandma or uncle, whatever. I am getting, they might do some sort of spiritual ritual. Maybe they're writing down their intentions, or they're asking for protection, or they're like clearing their energy. I'm seeing this like thing of them like kind of approaching things the way you would. Not exactly the way you would, but like their own version of it. It's kind of cute. It's like very cute. Okay. 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so I do feel like they're like, it's going to make it easier for us to start something new or to start this new chapter together if I kind of do things the way they do. So I'm getting that they're kind of picking up that you've been kind of compromising a lot on your end, and they never really saw it or thought of it that way. And they're like, I'm going to have to compromise a little bit in my life too, to do things in their way if I want this to work. If I have any hope or chance here. So they're doing little cute things like that. So if you have little things that you do like that, like a prayer altar, or some sort of routine, or it's cleansing or something like that, or like a journal, like they're doing that, which is really cute. Okay, so their physical actions to get you to like win you over. What are some physical actions that they might do towards you? Time to go. There's something about I need to start this new life with you, otherwise like we're gonna be stuck in the past or something like that. Like they want to change up their environment because they feel like the environment is too attached to the old energy, like what happened between the two of you, what happened in the past or something like that. So they're like, I need to change the environment, otherwise they're gonna constantly be reminded of things that went wrong before. So they're probably gonna bring up moving or moving in together, or moving to a different location, or something of the sort, something about changing up the environment. They're gonna definitely bring that up. Maybe traveling somewhere for a significant amount of time, few months, several months or something like that. They understand that they need to take a very big leap in order to make this happen. Because I'm getting like you're kind of losing faith, losing hope, and probably maybe already thinking about, if you're together in a relationship, you're kind of like stop thinking about making the relationship better and kind of just focusing on how do you make yourself happy, you know, with friends or with hobbies or going out taking classes or doing something for yourself, and not including them because they're like there's no hope there anymore. You're like, I'm not going to try to keep putting in energy to bring the spark back and make this all magical if they're not going to do anything and they don't realize how much work I'm putting in. I'm just going to focus on making myself happy then, you know. If this is something where you're just dating or you're in little to no communication or you're just getting to know each other, or you're not like at the dating phase yet, I do feel like they're like time is of the essence. Like you've been kind of waiting and patient, and you're the ones who's been coming up with ideas and stuff, and kind of doing things that they might like, or the things that they would like to do, like their favorite foods or their favorite restaurants or their favorite activities. So they're realizing that like, oh my gosh, I'm losing someone who sat down and did all the things that I like to do with me. Am I an idiot for letting this person walk out of my life? Like, I have to do something serious. Like, why are they putting me in the doghouse? Well, right there. Okay, Page of Swords. They've done enough thinking and planning, so that's why they're like terrified, because it's now time to take action. It's now time to come to you with this idea, this proposition, this question, this confession, and they have nothing to do. They have nothing to work out, detail to figure out. It's all about just coming to you with this huge ask, whatever it is. It's gonna be big, pile one. Okay, so what other actions are they want to take towards you to like kind of win you over? Cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. Yeah, see, so they're starting, if you're like a spiritual person, like, you know, when someone might be talking bad-ish about you or has like an evil eye, bad energy towards you, right? And you kind of know what to do about it, right? Or you're like, whether you're new to the journey or like further along, like you can kind of sense it, right? So they kind of sense that. So being around you so much has paid off, pile one, or listening to what you have to say or your beliefs and stuff has paid off, because they're like, oh yeah, there's like, oh, there's a lot of like bugs around here, like a lot of like gnats or fruit flies or flies or something like that. Like, oh, there's someone who is bringing negative energy in here or something. And so they know what to do. They know that they have to pray. They have to put good intentions and positive energy into their action in order to make it work. So funny. I would never think that, you know, you never know. Masculines these days, they're in the know. Parrot, someone will gossip about you and about all your secrets. Oh my goodness. Okay, so see? So I feel like they're nervous about doing this because they're like kind of nervous about like what their friends and family would say. You know, will they blame you for having your person kind of move away or move in too quickly in their eyes, or make this drastic change or something? So I'm getting, they're nervous about what their friends and family would say about you to them if they make this kind of choice. And they're also worried about what your friends and family would say. So they're like kind of like, I hope no one has like bad vibes when it comes to, you know, taking this action, proposing this big action with pile one. Wow, they're nervous. They're like, this is a big deal. They're worried about what their friends and family and what your friends and family would say. They're hoping that no one would speak ill of you, negatively about you, and negatively about the situation. Oh my goodness. So that they're putting an extra layer of protection. Oh wow, okay. And the Strength card in reverse. Okay. So I do feel like they don't know if they have the courage to kind of take on people who might have negative things to say about what they're going to do. They're worried about you too. They're worried about what you might say. that this is a stupid idea, this is a bad idea, this will never work. Why didn't you think about this like months ago, years ago? Yeah, they're terrified. Absolutely terrified. They're taking a huge risk, and there's a chance that you may not like it, not want it, be over it. And it might, like, they're thinking it might harm them instead. This big action. But I do feel like they at least have enough courage to kind of try and make it happen. They're taking every little ounce of courage they have to take this action towards you. The Fool card came out in reverse. The beginning of a new journey is upon you, but you carry with you all the experiences and lessons of your past. Don't be afraid as you venture into the unknown. This leap of faith is a testament to the courage you've always held within you. So I'm getting this is a new start, like a brand new start in your love life. And it's either with this person or without this person. But either way, it is a big deal for you. And it's the right move, whatever you think is right. And last bit of advice for them. Love your story or create a new one. Feel the strength of your soul. Okay. So I feel like this is you. Love your story or create a new one. Like if you do not like this person or do not like where it's going, or you're kind of like, you already know that this is not it, then it's time to start a new journey, and it starts with closing this one out. It's going to be tough because they're already terrified, but you know what to do. You know what the right thing is to do when they come to you with this is, because although it takes them a lot of courage to do this and you might not want to hurt their feelings, telling them the truth kindly with a lot of warmth is the right way to go, so you don't give them the wrong idea. And you don't want to stick around a connection because it just makes you comfortable, or it's what you always wanted but no longer what you want right now anymore. So if you don't love your story, create a new one. And all the work that you've done in your love life will not be for nothing. Like it will be transferred into your new love story, that's bright and beautiful and new, just like you. Like we might realize that you're a new person. If this person is coming to you and you're like, yes, this is what I've been waiting for, and I love that they took I was giving them an opportunity to step up, and they did in such a big way. This is it. This is both of you starting a brand new chapter in your lives, and it's a really good one. It seems like it's what they propose is exactly what the two of you needed, or some version of it. I think you're going to put your input into their idea. And for the advice for them is to feel the strength of their soul. Like they have power, and not just in a physical way or in the masculine ways, but also in their feminine energies. They have the power to make big decisions in love. They're not the only ones that know how to lead in a romantic love relationship. It doesn't always have to be the female or the feminine energy. Like they can also make big decisions and good decisions and lead the romantic part of the connection. They can lead the relationship as well, and this is them feeling more confident about that and making big moves in that regard, whether you say yes or no. Okay, so pile one, I hope you enjoyed that reading. If you did and you resonate with it, I really appreciate a like, a comment, leaving a red heart. Lets me know that you picked this pile, and thank you so much. I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 9 with the Lapis Lazuli. We're looking at his feelings for you, his desires and actions towards you. This is a timeless reading, but I picked the number 9 because it's a very masculine number, and it's actually the number of Mars. And the time that I post this, Mars is going into Capricorn, so I thought I'd pick up on a little bit on that masculine energy. But let's look at his physical desires for you. I am manifesting you. Oh, wow. Okay, we got that 1. That's funny. In pile 1, 9 came out in pile 9. 1 came out. So there you go. The very masculine energy, Mars energy. So I do feel like this person, your person, pile 9, he aligned his action with his plan, with his desires. So he wants you, and he took actions to get you. And I'm not talking going all the way. Like you're not supposed to go 90%, 100% of the way, but you're supposed to put in 10%, 20%, 30% of energy and actions and efforts towards your manifestations, and allow some space for the universe to do its stuff. So this person, your person, pile 9, they know their stuff. They're very intuitive. 9 is a very highly intuitive, highly spiritual number, and the lapis with the dark blue there is connected to the third eye chakra. So wow, yeah, this person is very, very intuitive in their way. Like you might think of intuition and spirituality in one way. They have their own version of it. They're spiritual in their own way, in their own understanding. Page of Pentacles, okay. So this is confirmation that they did take actions towards you in the physical. They gave you a little gift, a little note, a little message. They might have asked you out on a date, or indicated that they wanted to talk to you later. I'll see you there, or I will talk to you then. There's a indication that they are leaving little breadcrumbs for you. I mean, if you want to go into the masculine mind, like they will play games just like females do to get their person. And so I'm getting this like image of them leaving little breadcrumbs, and you'd be like, ooh, I like these flowers, like, ooh, I like this little gift, or ooh, I like this date. And you're just like, not realizing that they're leaving this kind of breadcrumb. Or maybe you are realizing it, but you're playing along. I'm hearing like, I wouldn't mind if I got trapped by you or something like that. So wow, yeah, this person's very, really highly spiritual, or they're very highly intellectual, very wise. Yeah. Their physical desires. My nerves have been getting the best of me. Okay. Another reason I'm getting that they're not going 100% like right off the bat is because they're human also. They might have a lot of strong masculine energies. They might be very smart. They might do really well in life because they use their intellect. I'm getting, if they're not book smart, they're really street smart. They might be also very logical, just have good reasoning skills. And so this person who is, at a very high level, high-minded, they meet someone like you and they just melt. It's hard to get them to behave that way, but you do. You make them act dumb, I'm hearing. And so they're like, normally they can just go into an event or go into a dating scenario and just like easily get the woman, I'm hearing. Or they know like their shots with certain kind of women, like they know who's easy to get for them and who's not. But with you, it's a different playing field. Like they just become weak at the knee, and I'm getting that they don't know what to do around you. Okay, so let's see. So that's another reason, like, because for most people, if they want, for example, to get someone in bed, or if they want to have like a short-term fling or something, even a long-term relationship, they know what kind of girls they can go after and get, right? And I'm getting, they have no problem with that. Like they can if they wanted to, they can go out and get a girl. But with you, it's a different energy. Okay. We have the Ace of Cups here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So for you, they're waiting to kind of give you that big romantic gesture, or ask that big romantic question. Like, will you go out with me? Will you be my girlfriend? Will you be my wife? Will you move in with me? Will you, like, I feel like they're waiting to ask you that big question, because with other people, they know they can shoot their shot with and they'll get that answer. They know who to ask and who not to ask, but no one was ever like kind of like worthy of asking this question. You're worthy of that, and you make them so nervous. In like life without you, Pile 9, life without you, they're so different. Like, they know which girls not to ask, and they know which girls they can ask and, get a date or get a short-term fling or whatever. But with you, you're a different animal. You're someone they want long term. And so they're even so normally, even though they shoot their shot quicker with other women in the past, with you it's taking a bit longer, because it's a big question. It's a big one. You make them nervous. They don't know what you're going to say. You're unpredictable to them. They don't understand you fully, but that mystery is what keeps them around. So yeah, very good. I just saw 717. So this is a very good match. You keep them on their toes, and yeah, you got them working. You got them working, Pile 9. All right. So what's some physical actions they're taking to get you or to win you? Fork in the road. Okay, so one of the things that they have chosen to do is forsake any other potential love interest. So they are totally, completely focused on you, and they plan to show you that. So whether this is a new connection or this is a long-term connection, they are planning to show you that there's nothing that they want more than you and this life together. So they are going to plan to show you in multiple ways. I'm getting like, maybe they're going to try to wait until something important comes up and then they cancel it just for you, and they want to show you like how, like, not on purpose, not specifically for you, but like to show you that you're more important than anything else in their life. They might take some like days off of work, use some sick time just to hang out with you, and it's like, you don't have to do that, you can save it. It's like, no, like, this is important to me, like I want to use it for something important, and that's you, something like that. Also spending time with your friends and family to show you that they're invested in you. I'm also getting like kind of showing when you're out and about, like showing you that they're only focusing on you, only giving you eye contact, not paying attention to anyone else, paying attention to everything you say, things like that. Yeah. Wow. Queen of Swords. I'm getting like they're not gonna stop doing that until you notice, and until you start picking up on it, until you actually say to them like, hey, like, are you like really into me or something? Or like, are you like invested in this connection, or are you invested in this next chapter or something? Like, they're not gonna give up. They're gonna continue doing these like gestures of showing you how important you are and stuff until you actually even mention it to them. So be prepared, Pile 9, of like being kind of like not love bombed, but like kind of spoiled with like a lot of attention. I'm getting that like you don't even really care for that much. That they're trying to prove a point, and you kind of sometimes wish that they would just kind of get to the point. Like, why don't you just say it? Kind of, that's the kind of feeling I'm getting from you. Okay, so but they want to be romantic about it. You know, they want to take their times. They want to put the breadcrumbs down. They want to stall a little bit just because it's really nerve wracking for them. So if you're wondering why don't they just spit it out, it's because of this. It's because they have some nerves, you know, they're just human. They want to take their time a little bit so they're not so freaked out. This is new to them. Someone that makes them weak in the knees. Yeah. All right. So his physical actions to get you. Haystack. Karma. You will reap what you have sown. Okay. So this is the point where you will see that all their little like ways of spoiling you, little gifts, you know, paying attention to the kind of like restaurants you like, the date ideas that you want to do, you know, your favorite like appetizer at this Italian restaurant or at this Chinese restaurant, like when you do takeout, like him paying attention, you're gonna realize it got to you. Like he did kind of win you over. And so you know, he is getting his karma because he put in the work, he put in the energy and effort, and it kind of worked. It kind of worked. I think this is the point where you're like, you know what? Actually, that is something I actually like about this person. And it actually does show me that they really like me, they're invested, and I do think that they will keep up most of this throughout our relationship in the future. So they're getting their good karma back. You're noticing, and you like it. You like the way they're treating you. Butterfly, a change for the better. So I do feel like this is a huge change from the person in the past. So for some of you, I'm getting this is a new person because it's like I'm manifesting you. So this is a new person coming in, and they act differently when they first meet you. They're not really like, they're straightforward in what they want and what they would like from this connection, and you know, asking you out and to hang out and talk and stuff like that. But they take their time in like officially asking you out or making something official or like leveling up the connection. Not like very long, but like for someone who's really like good with their masculine energy and good at being straightforward, they're taking a while to like, you know, ask me this question, but you're not really paying attention to that because you're picking up the little crumbs and you're like, oh, gift here, ooh, nice food here, ooh, nice date here, ooh, nice compliment here. Like you're eating up the crumbs, you're loving it. And yeah, so I do feel like this is someone new. Yes, for a lot of you, someone new, and that's why it's like a change for the better, because this person is so much more different than anyone you've dated in the past. And that's your good karma coming back. And I feel like it's like it goes both ways. Like they feel like you're their good karma, and you also feel like they are your good karma, because both of you are like, we've dated some shitty people, you know, we've had some like shitty situations in our relationships, or, you know, we put in a lot of energy and effort into the relationship, and now it's finally we found the one. Or it could be someone who is coming back and they've changed for the better. But I feel like for most of you, it's like someone new. Okay, so their action. Page of Wands, yeah. So they do take immediate actions, but we see Page of Wands and Page of Pentacles here. It's little actions, but it's very exciting because it's a feeling of newness, and both of you are very excited. You're kind of eating it up, and you kind of are enjoying the moment, so you don't mind kind of taking your time to like go on this nice, beautiful walk together. You know, there's no rush. You both kind of see the path. They're kind of being very obvious to you, like there's no fork in the road. This is the path we're taking. So it's like, we don't need to run a marathon. Like we can just enjoy our walk and look at the butterflies on our way, you know? Very good energy. Okay, so what is Spirit's message for you? Ace of Pentacles. Wow, Ace of Cups and Ace of Pentacles. So when they ask you though, it's the real deal, and they do it the right way. So it's worth the wait. And I don't feel like it's like you're waiting. I feel like it's just kind of like you're out of curiosity. It's like, oh, I wonder why they haven't asked me yet. It's not like you're waiting for anything. The universe is bringing forth the energy for a brand new opportunity. Yeah, that's why I said, like, for most of you, this is a new person that promises tangible abundance and physical security in your life. Yeah, they tell you right off the bat, this is the way, this is the path. Security in your life. Be willing to step through the doorway and take action to help manifest your prosperous new beginning. So it's kind of like, yeah, they might put in the work, energy, and effort in like courting you and dating you and, you know, pursuing you in the beginning. But then I feel like you kind of participate in the manifestation of this connection. Very beautiful. Okay, quick message for you. You have all the courage within you. And message from them: be mindful of your thoughts. So I feel like the only thing that's like stopping you from this beautiful new connection would be you. Like, you have all the courage, you know you do, from your past experiences, and not just in love but in life. So you have the courage to do this again, and just know it's different. It's much different this side, the butterfly. It's much better. It's a change for the better. So it's like, you know, strap on your boots, like it's time for one more go, but like you're getting yourself ready, like with armor and like a sword and things that you don't need in this new beginning of in a romantic relationship. I think you're just so like scarred. I'm getting like battle worn. You have battle worn barriers up, because you're so expecting like things to not go as smoothly and not be right. But this is different, and have the courage to do all the fun things again. Enjoy the flowers and the little moments and compliments and all that thing. You have the courage. And for them, it's be mindful of your thoughts, just because they're getting a little bit nervous. So it's kind of like, for them, it's kind of like, don't worry, like things are going well. She likes you. Like, she wants this. This is going well. Like, don't sabotage it with your own like negative thoughts, negative mental thinking. So like, even like this point where he's like waiting for you to kind of like say something, it's like she's picking up what you're putting down. You're not giving her as much credit as you should be. Like, she's very intuitive, very intelligent, very high EQ. Like I feel like they're like kind of negative self-talk, you know, just because they're very nervous. Okay, that will go away. So pile 9, I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, I really appreciate a like or comment. A blue heart emoji would be really helpful to let me know that this is the pile that you picked. And with that, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 12 with Malachite. We're looking at his feelings for you, his desires and actions towards you. I picked number 12 for this pile because it's the number of the divine masculine. Like the number 13 is the divine feminine number. And yeah, I always thought odd numbers were feminine and even numbers were masculine, but it's the other way around. And it came from 12 and 13, but it's 1 and 2, which is 3. And the divine feminine is 1 and 3, which is 4. But I can see the 3 as like they're the ones who produces children, and 1 and 2, that's like the couple. The masculine pursues the feminine. The feminine produces the child, kind of thing. Okay, so their physical desires for you. Have I lost everything? Wow, and the 9 there, the Mars number. Wow, they have very, very strong desire for you, because they believe that you are everything, that you improve every area of their life. They have fun with you. You like movies and music that they like you like topics that they like talking about. You work hard, you work well in the home and in your career and your work. You have this beautiful creativity that comes out in ways that they enjoy as well, that they're very impressed by. I'm getting very balanced masculine and feminine energies. You're a go-getter, but you also know how to nurture. You're good with your emotions, but you can also be very strong and forthcoming. So there's like this energy of like, oh my goodness, if I lose you, I lose everything. Knight of Wands. And because of this, I feel very strongly that they want to shoot their shot. They are not someone who will just watch as the love of their life or potential love of their life just walks out of their life. And so they're ready to do something. They want to have fun with you. They want to show you joy and excitement. They want to tell you how they feel in that moment. They want to message you, like text message you, call you up, show you things like memes or articles or just things that you might be interested in. They want to show you all their good qualities. They want to have fun with you. They want to show you how much fun they are. They want to show you all their colors, I'm getting. Because they know a lot of your colors and they're kind of envious and they're kind of like, I'm a good match for you too. Look at me. Look how strong I am. Look how like fun I can be. So that I feel that kind of energy coming out. Their physical desire for you is for you to kind of see that they are just as valuable as you and just as interesting as you. I've looked into tarot readings. Okay. If they know that you watch tarot readings, guess what they're going to do? Watch tarot readings too. They're going to see what's out there, what you're listening to, you know? So I do feel like they're trying to match your energy. They're like, oh, you can do this. Well, I can do this too. Because they're trying to show you that they can be very versatile and multifaceted like you. I feel like you have a lot of talents, a lot of skills, a lot of interests, and of your own. And you also could match that of your guy, pile 12. Like, if they have some masculine interests, books, movies, games, sports, activities, workouts, exercise, food, activity, like hobbies, building things, just whatever masculine hobbies that your partner likes to do, interests and things like that, you can match them on that and then some, because then you have your own as well. And they might have those interests like the ones that you have also, but they're trying to like highlight it right now. They're trying to like kind of bring light to it and show you that like, hey, look, I like the things that you like too, and I can do the things that you can do too. So I wouldn't be surprised, like even like spiritual things or even things that like you mentioned that you like to do that you don't ever see them doing. They're about to surprise you. Pile 12. 3 of Cups, yeah, like because like they want to build that foundation of friendship, and they feel like you can be anyone's friend, or you can be friends with anybody, or maybe you're friends with a lot of your exes, or maybe you had like a really good like with friends like your guy friends, even like your girlfriends, and even like coworkers, your manager, your boss, or even your like male side of the family, your cousins, your brother, your uncles, or whatever. Like you can hang with them, and they want to show you that like, yeah, they can be one of the girls. Like they can be your platonic friend. That can be a very strong bond as well as a very romantic bond. Very strong romantic connection as well. So they're trying to show you all their sides as well. So be prepared to be like kind of like hit up like crazy. Like be prepared for your phone to be blown up, because they're going to be messaging you all the time, asking you things, showing you things to kind of prove to you that they're just as multifaceted as you. Okay, so what are some of their physical actions to get you, to win you over? Truth be told, okay, so yeah, see, they're going to be talking to you so much. They're gonna open up to you about like everything, and I think you're gonna find it a little weird, because it's like it's not normal like coming from them, and maybe from your friends or other people that you kind of talk to more on a daily basis, like a sister, brother, like a sibling, or like a coworker or something like that. But they're trying to be that, and they weren't like that before, and so you're like, why are you being so weird? You know, you might get annoyed at first, actually. The Hermit, yeah. I feel like they make you their world. So if you've been spending a lot of time alone, they're going to also try to spend a lot of time alone to show you that, like, you know, you're not the only one who likes your own company. Like, you're not the only one who can, like, spend a lot of time by yourself and be interested in the things that you do by yourself. Or they're going to spend less time with their friends and family in order to spend time with you, to show you that you are their friend and their family, or have that potential. I'm getting this is going to isolate them more than it's going to help them, because you're going to think it's weird that they're all of a sudden paying a lot of attention to you and acting differently, and having them do that in like increments might be more helpful. Yeah, I feel like you might think that this person's trying too hard, and I feel like they are, because they're going to really feel like they lost everything. If they lose you, they're going to lose the person that like connects with them on everything. So they're really, really freaking out here, and they are making this like very desperate effort. It's going to come off with a huge air of desperation, which is going to kind of not work in their favor. Okay, so what are some of their other actions to get you, to try to win you over? Two-faced friend. Yeah, it's just going to feel like they're being fake. It's just going to feel like, well, then who was the person that I knew before? Because it's such a like drastic change that you're like kind of looking at them weird, like, okay, like you were never like this before. Like, why are you doing this? What's your game? What's your end game? What are you trying to do? Like, are you trying to manipulate me? Like, why are you being so weird? Like, it brings up more questions, and it makes you feel more uncomfortable. Chair empty, someone is leaving your life. Yeah. So they're freaking out because they feel like you're thinking that they're weird and they're changed, and they think that you're weird and you changed. And they're getting a sense that you might be kind of on your way out, and that's why they're kind of desperately trying to hold on to you. I'm getting two messages here. So one is for those that are completely over this person, and then this person is like, oh no, I'm going to lose you, and trying to come back and trying to get you, but you're kind of already left them, energetically at least, if not physically yet. And for a few of you, I am getting this like a third person, like a friend that you didn't like, that was always kind of putting you down in front of your person, or like, you know, was interfering with the connection in a bad way, and they're realizing you're way more important than this person will ever be. And so they're kind of like kicking that person out, and they're trying to show you like, hey, you're my friend, not this person, or you're my family, not this person. And so that would be good news for you. Like, this person is finally leaving your life because they recognize that like you're way more important than this person will ever be. So it's a different message there. And they'll prove it to you. Like, they'll show you, like, oh yeah, this person wanted to hang out with me, but I said no. You know, I don't know why they're not getting the hint. Like, I'm not okay with what they did, blah, 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 whatever. Two of Cups. Okay, in reverse. Yeah, for most of you, this is a situation where you kind of left them already, and this is them kind of putting in a last-ditch effort, and, you know, it's a little too late. What can you say? It happens in life. But for you, I'm saying it so matter-of-factly, not because I'm not sensitive to what's happening here. It's because I'm in your energy where you're just like, yeah, cry me a river. I cried a whole freaking lake last year, you know, like, or the past few months or the past few weeks, like, I've been looking for you to step up, and now you're stepping up when it's, you know, when I'm already moved on. Like, no, I'm not going to reverse all that work that I did to get over you. No. And then you're not going to do all that work that it requires to make this healthy and for me to trust you again. So you already left, I'm getting. For most of you, you already left. Two of Swords, yeah. A difficult decision is weighing heavily on your mind, preventing you from moving forward in a situation. Yeah, because this is going to be your test, your ultimate test. Like, this person comes up and they put in, like, they love bomb you, and they give you a lot of energy and effort, and they ask for you back. And that is like, oof, tough, because you worked so hard. You wanted this person, but you worked so hard to get over them. What are you going to do? Where are you holding yourself back from seeing the bigger picture? Let down your guard and follow the call of your heart. Solutions are within reach. So, yeah, I feel like the bigger picture is, like, if you just play the last, like, few weeks, few days, it might tell a different story than the past few months or years. So where was this person in that longer period of time? Look back and look at the whole relationship, not just recently. That's kind of what Spirit is asking for you to do. That will help you. That will help you so much. Okay, so Spirit's advice for you: explore. A little on the nose there. You know, you kind of prepped your energy to kind of see what else is out there, and you might as well do that thing that you work so hard to do. And for them, it's you already know the way, and it came out in reverse. It's like you already know the way out. You know, you can see yourself out here now. You know, you don't have to be mean to them, but I feel like they know how to get you. They know you well enough. They know what works. They know how to get you back. And so Spirit's kind of saying, like, let them know they can see themselves out and to close the door behind them. Yeah. I feel like you kind of know that's the right thing here. They kind of know that's what's already happening. That's why they feel like they lost everything. Desperate attempt. Right? I mean, that's you have so much ahead of you. You know what you're going to get. It's time to explore. I feel like you're going to find someone that matches you. This person finally at the very, very end saw the light in you, saw that you have everything. And so you should have everything, Pile 12. And you deserve everything, and you know it. And that's what you are going out there to explore and find. And I do feel like you'll find it sooner rather than later. You already know the way. I feel like that's a little bit for you too. Like, you'll be guided to them. You know it. You know it. You feel it. All right, Pile 12. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you resonated, I'd really love a comment or a like to let me know. A little green heart emoji would let me know that you picked this pile. And with that, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 18. With Onyx, we're looking at his feelings for you and his desires and actions towards you. To pick up on the more masculine energy and the energy of Mars of when I post this is timeless reading, but Mars is going into Capricorn around the time I post this. I picked the Onyx, which is a fire forged crystal or kind of glass like. And then I also picked 18 because apparently number 9 is the number of Mars. And so people usually born on the 9th, 18th, and 27th have a more masculine energy. And I thought that was interesting. I'm also born on the 27th, so I'm like, that kind of makes sense. But let's look at their feelings for you. What are his physical desires for you in your lives together? I could be your hero, baby. Okay, so I definitely sense like I will do what is necessary. 6 being a number of like physical manifestation. Like I could provide you with everything that you need. Like, please let me, buy things for you, shower you with gifts, build a home together, like give you everything that you need. Just tell me what you need and I will figure it out. I'll find some way to get it. Or if they already are well off, like they're like, I will give it to you, like no problem. Like I can be your hero. Like let me do things for you. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I feel like it's like not the right timing. Like I feel like you're at a point in your life where you're doing really well for yourself, or you're really about to climb the ladder at work, like your career is taking off, or your life is doing really well the way it is right now. You're feeling very good about yourself, and you're feeling independent, and you don't kind of want to be dependent on someone else, or you don't want to feel like you want to owe someone or something. And so this couldn't have happened at the worst time. You're like, oh, why did this happen like this many years or months ago? Like, oh, why couldn't this happen? Like, at some other time, because it's like, oh, back then I would have been like 100%, yeah, buy me a new car. Yes, sure, I'd do that. Or pay for my tuition or my loans, pay off my loans, or, get me a new, better home, or help me pay for or, allow me not to go to work. Like, but I feel like right now you're doing so well, and you're like, this is not this. Trust me, like I am not opposed to this, but right now is just not the right time, because I am doing something right now. I'm doing something with my life that I've been waiting to get to, waiting to accomplish. And of course they admire this in you, even though they might be like, oh, well, I wish you would let me do this for you, or I wish you'd let me do that for you, or find this plumber or electrician for you, or let me fix it for myself. Like you're like, no, I need to do this for myself, whatever it is, like whether it's school or a career, or like, I don't know, dealing with a case, dealing with a court case, or like, I don't know, some like home issue or something like that, and you're like, no, I need to figure this out myself. Like I need to, not right now. This is like a me thing. Okay. What else are they desiring from you in your life together? I know we're being spiritually guided. Yeah, so I was going to say, like, I feel like the two of you already know that you're kind of like spiritually bonded for life. Like you two love each other incredibly much. So incredibly much. Which is why they're just like, oh, like, I wish we can get to the part where I can just buy you all the stuff already, because like, I'm going to anyway. Like eventually these things are going to happen, or even if you say no, I might just do it for you anyway. And so you're like, I know, but like, just let me do this anyway. Let me like at least start it myself. You two have a really, really solid bond spiritually, and you're so deeply in love with each other. You just kind of want to do everything for each other. That's another reason was like why you don't want them to pay for everything right now, because like you kind of want to make your own little, like your own money in order to kind of give them something back, because you love each other so much. Like you love them so much that you want to kind of be able to give back how much they give you, and you don't know how to do that right now. or that maybe they're always like, you know, if even if it's not about money, like maybe they're always doing things for you physically, fixing things, running errands or grabbing something for you, and you don't know how to give that back. It's like, can you let me do things for you? They say no, or they don't take much back from you. So it's like, I know we're being spiritually guided. They feel a very divine connection between the two of you, and that you two are fated, destined to, you know, have this beautiful future together. That's really cute. That's really sweet. Two of Cups. It's a matter of time. It's a matter of time. It's meant to be. It's meant to be. I'm getting right now, but with the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Cups coming out in reverse, it's like, not right now, but not never. Like, you two are destined to be together, and you both know it, and it's just kind of like, it's just a matter of when, you know. But you two kind of feel it in your bones, like this is meant to happen. Whether you two are in communication, it's more casual, and it's more kind of like little to no communication, but it's not anything negative. It's just kind of like you both have a knowing. Like, I had this friend in college, and he grew up with, and he was Greek, and he had his he had this Greek neighbor growing up where in his neighborhood, and his families and her family always like hung out together for like barbecues and stuff like that once in a while, and he always kind of knew that like he was going to marry her, and it's like very cute, you know, how they kind of end up together. It's like they always knew that they would end up together, but they had their, like, you know, they let each other live. They let each other, like, because I was young, they were like, you know, I met him, he was my friend from college, so they were still young, and like, it's like, let each other live for a little bit, and then if it's like so sure and certain, like, of course you're gonna come back together. Like, you two are like already know, but like you kind of like need to allow the other person to have some life experiences, and they allow you to have some life experiences. It's kind of like, that's the kind of feeling I'm getting. Okay, so what are some of their physical actions to get you, to win you? Between worlds, yeah, it's very bizarre because they're living in one space, like the physical reality, and then they're living in a different world in their, like in the energetic, etheric realm, mental realm, the emotional realm. And it's completely different, and it's like, but it's really hard for them to go back and forth with their gray reality and then what's actually in store for them, which is you and this beautiful, magnificent, divine, fated life together. So it's like really it's been a huge struggle, but that, I feel like that's kind of one of their like main talking points that they want to bring up the next time they talk to you, is this kind of like, yeah, like my world didn't even have color. It was like gray tone, like without you. Like, I knew what I was missing out on, and I couldn't wait to get back to you and to live this beautiful, colorful, vibrant, divine life out with you. Five of Pentacles, yeah, feeling like they're enduring. Like, they're like, I'm just enduring. I'm enduring this reality until I can get to you again. And they had like moments of escapism, like whether they just escape to their thoughts and feelings and dreams about you and in your future together, your life together. That's what allowed them to kind of endure this time apart from you. So I'm getting that, like, this is temporary. It's always meant to be temporary. You two are just kind of meant to have your own kind of physical experiences. It's like your souls were allowing each other to have those physical experiences, in order to like kind of live life to the fullest. And I'm getting, you'll see why when you two are together. And I feel like they somehow like mentally take notes. Like, I can't wait to tell my beautiful divine feminine like this moment, and this moment when I thought about them, and this moment when I knew Like I couldn't wait to be with them and stuff like that. Okay, there are other physical actions towards you. Rainbow, the most difficult part of a situation is over. Okay, because I don't really like telling people that physical union is around the corner unless the physical union is possible unless it was like right around the corner, because then you think that physical union is going to happen like tomorrow or next week or next month, and then when it doesn't end up happening, you actually kind of push back that physical union. Not by much, by little, but like it's hard to think that physical union is happening and then it doesn't happen, right? So I'm getting that like the most difficult part of a situation is over. So I feel like you're already in each other's energies, and this is already coming true, that the two of you are finally coming together after some necessary life experiences that you two kind of told your souls kind of had for each of you. Usually when we're very, very high level energies come together like this, like divine counterparts come together like this in a lifetime, it's usually your last lifetime, your last reincarnation here, or your only reincarnation here. So it's kind of like you kind of finish off all the karma and finish off all the things that you wanted to do in this lifetime. And so when you two come together, it's just going to be like heaven on earth, because when you move over to the other side, that's like you'll never have to go through these experiences again. So it's kind of like your last chance to kind of do all these like human things, human experiences, and it was probably really, really tough ones. Jug, lighthearted, carefree time. Yes, see, exactly, like literally just said that. Yeah, because but when you two come together, it's just going to be like heaven on earth, and there's not going to be like lessons to do or any hardship. You guys are going to be so extremely in love and happy every day, enjoying every moment, and then you're going to continue that in your afterlife. So it's kind of like right now is the only time you have to kind of like go through human experiences that you wanted to in this lifetime. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's meant to be, especially with the 5 of Pentacles here. And then the Wheel of Fortune, 2 of Cups, and the 10 of Pentacles all coming out in reverse kind of lets me know that this is imminent. This is imminent. When a lot of reverse cards come out, that shows me that like things are happening now. So you probably always had this feeling this person is the one. I know I'm meant to have this really happy, luxurious, rich, abundant life, not just materially, but like emotionally and in every way, in all areas of your life. And so that's why it's been really tough to endure, but it was like necessary. Okay, so Spirit's message, this connection, death, and it came out in reverse. So like I feel like the transformation is done. The worst part is over. Now you're gonna see it's kind of like I'm getting like solstice energy. You know how at the summer solstice, like every day gets like brighter and brighter until the brightest day is summer solstice, and then in the winter, like every day gets darker and darker until the winter solstice. I feel like you've just hit like the winter solstice energy, like that has come to pass. And so every day from now on, it's just going to get better and better and better and better. So the worst is over, for sure. And every day is going to get brighter and brighter and brighter, happier and better and more joyous. And you can just enjoy it. You can just enjoy things flourishing and becoming better and better every day, incrementally. Transformation is at the root of all endings. While something in your life might have reached its natural conclusion, your journey continues, opening you up to new possibilities. Don't be afraid to let go of the past so a new beginning can take shape. So one of the things about divine counterparts is you kind of have to let the person go. You have to absolutely absolutely feel okay if it doesn't happen. Like completely release all desire in regards to this person, and live with that for a while. Live with that for a long while. That's what this was for. And only until then, only until you actually can sit with giving up that biggest desire, and realizing that desire is not what makes you happy, you are what makes you happy, then you get the desire that you wanted. Right? That's something about that came from a video about monks and enlightenment that I was listening to right before I sat down for this reading. But it's been piles now, so this is definitely the high vibrational divine counterpart pile. Okay, so Spirit's message for you: turn to your soul tribe at this time. And Spirit's message for them: you're exactly when and where you're meant to be. So I'm getting this feeling at this time in your connection, what's going to be mirrored is that you're going to be hanging out with so much of your soul family and soul friends, and it's going to be mirrored with them spending a lot of time by themselves because they're finally at peace, not needing low vibe people or people around them, and really being at peace and happy with who they are, and really, able to enjoy time with their own interests, hobbies, passions, and alone. And you in turn also get to enjoy other people's energies and laughter and good times and good memories with other people, like they have been for this whole time. And so it's like a vice versa situation, where you've been learning to kind of be at peace by yourself and spend more time by yourself and happy with just your thoughts, your hobbies, and your things that you do by yourself. So yeah, I'm getting like that's the switch that's happening, and that was necessary for the next step. You guys moving to the next step. Again, I'm getting like it's brighter and brighter every day. So pile 18, I hope you enjoy this reading. It was really unexpected, very beautiful. If you liked it, I really appreciate a like or comment. It really, really helps me out and supports me. Leaving a black heart really lets me know that you picked this pile and that you enjoyed it, you resonated with it. And with that, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light.